Once upon a time, in a lush, green jungle, there lived a hippo named Hugo. Hugo was big and strong, but he wasn't very nice to the other animals. He liked to take whatever he wanted, and the smaller animals were often scared of him. One day, Hugo was stomping through the jungle when he saw a group of little piggies playing happily in the mud. They were laughing and having fun, but Hugo wasn't happy to see them. He wanted the mud pit all to himself. "Move aside, little piggies," Hugo bellowed. "This mud pit is mine now." The piggies were frightened, but one of them, a clever little pig named Penny, decided it was time to teach Hugo a lesson. "All right, Hugo," Penny said with a sly smile. "You can have the mud pit, but only if you can answer my riddle. If you get it wrong, you have to promise to be nice to everyone in the jungle." Hugo, thinking he was the smartest animal in the jungle, agreed. "Go ahead, ask your riddle," he snorted. Penny thought for a moment, then asked, "What is something that you can keep only after giving it to someone else?" Hugo scratched his head. He thought and thought, but he just couldn't figure it out. After a long time, he finally gave up. "I don't know the answer," Hugo admitted, feeling embarrassed. Penny smiled kindly and said, "The answer is a promise. Once you give someone a promise, you keep it by being true to your word." Hugo was surprised by the piggy's wisdom. He realized that he had been selfish and mean, and that it was time to change his ways. He promised the piggies that he would be kind to all the animals from now on. From that day on, Hugo became the friendliest animal in the jungle. He shared the mud pit with the piggies and played with them every day. The jungle was a much happier place, and Hugo learned that it's always better to be kind and keep your promises. And so, Hugo the Hippo and the piggies became the best of friends, living happily ever after in their peaceful jungle home. Moral: kindness and keeping promises make the world a better place.